History proves that Shakur Stevenson and team was simply doing a publicity stunt, just like Bill Haney said, to tie his name to Devin Haney. Let's talk.
Straighter, not a roundhouse right hand.
And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill somebody
back
for
a little
few
bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the greats, the best competition.
Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we're here. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we're here. Yo, it's the best, fight the best. If you ain't with the moto, just click the link, bitch, and get buried like the rest. It ain't gonna work how you want it. These trolls already tried, too many come but don't leave. So if you here, you gotta die. I'm spitting straight facts. These bitches crying cause they hate that. The LDBC's the top topic, bitch, hate that. We the ones that bring the truth to these fans. So why you hate, I'ma laugh and keep counting these bands. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link, get the dance. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you.
Welcome to the graveyard.
This you know.
After the fight, after I fought at 130, they was pushing the Devin Haney shit. Oh, Devin, would you fight? I'm like, I bet, fuck it, that's what it is.
Yeah.
By DMs on, I'm telling him like, so you see how they pushing it, this, that, and that. I'm letting him know, because before that, 2 weeks before that, he and my DMs, we was talking about going on vacation or some shit, like on some friend.
some cool shit.
Yeah, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I DM, I'm like, what the fuck I say to the nigga? I said, they pushing that shit, this, that, and the third. That's not me, but I said some shit about me and him fighting.
Who's they? You constantly hear this man saying, who's they, want they, and they, and they. Well, who's they? So that's what you knew. This is what you didn't.
No, I had to build my record company without having video, without having radio, just pulling publicity stunts. So I told Floyd, I said, here's what we're going to do. Lennox Lewis and David Tour was fighting at the Mandalay Bay. I say, during the press conference, I'm hearing Diego's supposed to come to that fight. I say, during the press conference, we're going to surround Diego. I'm going to have the homies to surround Diego. And I want you to come and just push him, and we're going to stop the fight, right? It ain't going to be no free fight, but you go and get your push in on him, we're going to stop it. We're going to steal the show. That was my objective. And that came to fruition. We went and stole the show at the press conference. That was Saturday night. Sunday, we was on the front page of the Las Vegas Time. And, Monday or Tuesday, I called them and they said, oh, we got a date for you.
So
the rest
I love that you're telling me this, because I always wonder. Yeah. I always wonder when I see those kind of altercations, how many of those are coordinated by a wise man who understands publicity?
Quite a few, I would say.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? It's marketing.
Yeah. So Bill didn't know this. He didn't know about that. He didn't know what Jay Prince said. When he was asked, answered, and said this.
Bill, has the tables turned? I mean, you guys coined the phrase and made it pretty popular that everyone says everything except let's fight. You got Shakur saying not only let's fight, but that he smokes Devin. Yeah, so like you got somebody knocking on the door now.
But also, listen, I told you before, it was a publicity stunt because nothing happened after that. He talked on the internet and he said something. He said something before and he's saying something now and ain't nothing happening.
When you put everything together,
it was a publicity stunt because nothing happened after that.
it starts to add up. Okay, so you had no intentions on calling out Devin. They told you to do it.
They pushing that shit, this, that, and the third. That's not me.
You had no intentions. That's why you text that man and DM'd him, whatever you want to call it. You text him, I was there, but whatever. That's why you text that man and told that man that, whatever. But, you know, because you didn't want to do it. You didn't want to be a part of the publicity stunt.
It was a publicity stunt because nothing happened after that.
You didn't want to be a part of that. But they pushed that on you.
Pulling publicity stunts.
And you ran with it. That's the reason why you showed up to get in the ring, but you didn't go to the post fight. Yeah, that's why people can't explain that. That's the reason why when you were offered something, you turned it down because you never wanted to fight in the first place. That's why you turned it down. You never wanted to fight. Never. You just wanted to build your name. Marketing. The reason why Shakur did not accept the 25% offer is because they thought by the publicity stunt, they will be able to get more money, which is why his team called talking about if we get 8 million this year, and if we wait next year, we'll get 20 million. That's why they said that, because of the publicity stunt boosted up Floyd Mayweather and Diego Corrales to those guys getting a big ass payday. 35 million was what Floyd got. And you can read for yourself. The publicity stunt helped the network executives, promoters, fans, and everybody else pay attention to the potential of Mayweather versus Corrales. The only thing Jay Prince did was rinse, wash, and repeat, and switch out the names with Devin and Shakur. That's the only difference. Now, Jay Prince is absolutely phenomenal at doing what he does. I have another video coming out when I'm going to remix that exact same Jay Prince video that you just saw. But he's phenomenal anyway. He's a boss, all right? There's no knock on Jay Prince. There's no shade, no hate, no nothing. I got no problem with the man pulling publicity stunts to build his fighter. That's what they're supposed to do. Shakur Stevenson is Jay Prince's fighter. He is supposed to do that. I don't got no beef with Jay Prince doing his job. I got no beef. None at all. None whatsoever. That's what he's supposed to do. All right? He took a man from obscurity where nobody cared that he cried in the Olympics. Nobody cared what he did with Joey Gonzalez at 126. Nobody cared that he ducked Gary Russell. Nobody cared that he ducked that bum-ass nigga from the UK that sent him a contract that he turned down and said he wanted to fight in New Jersey first. And then in his very next fight, instead of fighting in the unification at 126, he moved to 130. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. Because his name wasn't popping. That's why he was able to get away with all that, because nobody cared. His name is popping when it's time to tie to Devin Haney. That's why his name is popping right now. That's why. Because it's tied to Devin. Whether you like it or not, it's tied to Devin. The undisputed champion of the world. The only fighter in the 4-belt era to defend undisputed, and he defended it twice. The only fighter who beat the man that beat the man, and he did it 4 times. Linares was the man. He beat Linares. Lomachenko beat Linares. He beat Lomachenko. Teofimo Lopez beat Lomachenko. George Kambosos beat Teofimo Lopez. Devin beat him twice. That is 4 times he beat the man that beat the man. He's the only one to offer Shakur an offer, and he offered him his biggest payday in Undisputed in one fight. Jay Prince did his job. He put his fighter on the map. He made sure that people's talking about his fighter. His name is buzzing, blah, blah, blah. It's all tied to Devin. Ain't nobody out here talking about, Devin got to get, Shakur got to get Tank, and Shakur got to get Tank, Shakur got to get Tank, or Tank, and Shakur, and Tank. No, it's Shakur and Devin. And that is due to the brilliance of Jay Prince. But it was all a publicity stunt.
Pulling publicity stunts.
It was a publicity stunt because nothing happened after that.
I see those kind of altercations. How many of those are coordinated by a wise man who understands publicity?
Quite a few, I would say.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? It's marketing.